So, show us what you're doing.
I'm trying to open this bottle.
Can I try? Oh.
Got it.
I figured you just unscrewed it.
Well, you were right.
Oh, I didn't say that. I don't know.
Doesn't smell better than Jack. It does not smell better than Jack at all. I hope this cup is clean because I haven't used it at all. It's a Stormtrooper cup.
Barely put any inside of it.
I know, because I'm just trying a little bit.
You have to try it on its own as well.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, okay.
God, it smells like nail polish remover. It's not better than Jack. Your dad was wrong.
Your opinion was different.
It's not better than Jack. It's not even close.
That's a lot.
It's not a lot.
Have you ever noticed that in cups it looks like there's butt cheeks? Have you ever noticed that?
No.
You've never noticed it.
Mm-mm.
Hey, I wanted to try that by itself.
Then get a glass.
No, I wanted to try it from yours.
Well, here.
Taste it like this.
I might need to put another half cup of root beer in there. Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Go for it. I don't love it.
Oh, that smells good.
Yeah, now that I mixed root beer in there, root beer is delicious. Yeah, I don't like it that much. I'm actually disappointed, but they didn't have any more Jack, so.
It hurts my belly going down.
Yeah.
But I like the flavor.
I don't care for it.
I don't necessarily remember what Jack tasted like, so.
I remember Jack tastes delicious. Another little bit in there.
We haven't drank in a while.
We haven't.
When we do,
so
we
I'm trying
don't
to...
drink very much. He just likes the hard stuff. So my dad told him to try Jim. He said, if you like Jack, you'll love Jim. And he just kept going on about it. So Eric really, really wanted to try it. And he likes it, but not as much as Jack.
Eh. Like, if I had to rate the whiskeys that I've tried in terms of just by itself, not mixed, because Jack isn't the best mixed whiskey, but it's very good on its own. Jim is like probably a 4 out of 10. Then that Irish Powers whiskey is like a 9 out of 10.
What about Buffalo
Trace is probably a 9 out of 10 as well.
I like
Jack
that.
is a 9.3 out of 10 in terms for me for flavor. And then the worst one I've ever had is, what's it called? Crown Royal. Terrible. Okay, just like I'm talking about just the regular flavors. No extra, no honey, no vanilla, no apple, just the regular ones. The Crown Royal, I lost it again. It's like a 1. It's so nasty.
I don't think it's nasty. It just, when I drink it, it makes me sad. I don't know why. So, yeah.
It's not. This isn't a bad mix. The key to a mix is that you want to taste the flavor and like the flavor. You have to like the flavor of the whiskey you're trying by itself. Then you mix the flavor with something you enjoy drinking. That, like, usually it's soda pop, root beer, Coke. I don't do Coke anymore, but root beer for me. And then when you taste it, you should get that woody, grainy flavor of the whiskey. Most whiskeys like this, any type of bourbon or anything, should have like a wood, kind of a smoky flavor to it. And if it doesn't, something's wrong, which is why I don't like Crown Royal and why I like Jack the best.
It's a Canadian whiskey. It's not going to taste the same. They put it in, they ferment it in different stuff.
I know all whiskey's made in barrels. So it should have a wood flavor.
It's a different type of wood, though.
It's a different type of barrel. It's a different degree. I get it. I want to try Scotch. which everyone says if you don't like Crown, you won't like Scotch. I don't think so, because I've seen a lot of whiskey experts do Crown, like compare Crown and Scotch, and the flavors, they say the flavors are just wildly different. There's different notes and everything. I think Crown Royal is a one-trick pony. It has a very like sweet note at the beginning, and then it spices out. So when you mix it with Sprite, you just taste the sweet, and you get drunk really quick. I think Jim Beam is also a one-trick pony. It's another really sweet whiskey, which I like sweet stuff, don't get me wrong. But with my whiskeys, I don't prefer the sweet, which is why I like Jack the best.
But you mixed it with root beer? Is that why you don't like it sweet?
That's why I don't like it sweet. It makes the syrupiness of the root beer sweeter. I don't like that. I think Jim's, it's good. It's good for entry-level people who want to drink hard whiskey, but can't handle Jack, can't handle, like Buffalo Trace was a whiskey that was very bitter, like black coffee. And that black coffee kind of thing is what I'm looking for in a whiskey, because that's why Buffalo Trace mixed really well. You loved it. You loved it.
I did like it a lot.
It's a very good whiskey mix because of the fact that it's very strong, it's very stout, it's very bitter. With Scotch, you usually want to drink that on ice, on the rocks, but this isn't bad. It was really cheap.
Was it really?
It was like $15, so it's like $5 to $7 cheaper than Jack for the same amount.
So how many stars did you give it?
4.
4 stars out of 10. I guess we'll have to make another video like this.
Yeah, I can do other whiskey reviews. I know what I'm looking for in a whiskey. This was only aged 4 years, so.
Amateurs. No, just kidding.
Well, no, I mean, the aging is. I want to get some. There's a specific type of bourbon that they age. They age like 12 years or whatever, and it's really nice. Gentleman Jack, also not a very good mixed whiskey. Good flavor, not a very good mixed whiskey.
Alright, so I guess this is it for your first whiskey review, or alcohol review in general.
Yeah.
Be safe when you drink. Don't drink too much. Don't let it
That's
control
probably
you.
all I'll have.
Enjoy the flavor.
And watch Star Wars. Bye.